going on, people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back. And we got a doubleheader of some La Liga action. They got Barca and Real Madrid playing at the same time. And initially, I was just going to do Sevilla versus Real Madrid. But then I decided, let's combine the watch-along with the hate-along. We might as well, since they're both kicking off at the exact same time. But the league is over. Doesn't really matter what happens in these next few games. Barcelona have already won it. They already had their parade and their celebrations where they talked about Real Madrid for the whole time. They were trolling Real Madrid the whole time. We know who the bigger club is. It's clear, because even in Barcelona's victory, we are still on their minds, rent-free. It's okay, though. They deserve to win La Liga. They've been better than us this season by far. They've beat us every single time that they've played us. So fair enough. You know what I'm saying? They deserve to talk shit. We got to answer next season by getting some revenge. But big up to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Big up to everybody that's watching. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notifications, right? If you guys want to become a member of the channel, if you want to get a badge next to your name, if you want to get a custom emoji in the chat that you can use, you got to click the link that's pinned at the top. Also, in the live chat, the Discord link and the link for the second channel, Carnage Extra, is going to be dropped in the live chat throughout the stream. When you see one of those links, if you're not subscribed to Carnage Extra, go over there, subscribe. If you're not in the Discord, go over there and join the Discord. But big up everybody. Sorry for being a little bit late. You know, had to work through some technical things. Haven't done a doubleheader in a while since the, Champions League. Not even the quarterfinals. This was maybe like the round of 16, I think I was doing multiple games. So I had to set some stuff up that took a little bit longer. But we're here, though. We're here. Big up, everybody. Let me get a few of your chats in, and we'll look at the 11. Yo, Hubris, what's good, bro? Shout out to Muhammad. Hold on. Make sure to let me know in the chat what your score predictions are for each game. How do you expect things to go? What are your predictions? Again, it's irrelevant games. Khaled said, L will. Hey, look, bro, truth hurts. I saw so many Real Madrid things during your celebration. It's a bit weird. I saw some of your fans doing blackface, right? This white guy was painted in black with a Real Madrid jersey that said something about Vinicius. I remember last season when we won La Liga, Spanish Super Cup, and the Champions League. When we did our celebrations, I don't think anybody mentioned Barcelona in terms of our players. Obviously, fans were probably trolling, but you know, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You know, you guys kind of have like inferiority complex. I think I said that right. It's all good, though. Big up the chat every single time. Yes, and smash that like button. We got to get 100 likes, bro. Every single stream, we got to try to get 100 likes. That's the target. So, Carnage, you're moving like Perez during the transfer window. Hey, look, if you're talking about this transfer window, I'm going to have to take that as a compliment. Florentino Perez. Hey, look, I told you guys. The only benefit to us being so shit this past season was that the club were going to respond. People were out here saying that Real Madrid were broke. They were trying to run narratives. The most financially well-run club, the most economical club in the world. They tried to convince us that we were broke. And I'm ashamed to admit that I was starting to believe it. Because I'm thinking, well, why wouldn't we spend money in January? Why didn't we reinforce the squad last summer? You see how we're moving right now. Dean Huijsen has already officially been announced. Trent is coming through the door. Alvaro Carreras is next. And that's before the Club World Cup. We still want to sign a midfielder. And we're still looking at possibly bringing in another defender depending on how that competition goes. I told you guys, the club had no choice but to respond. They had to. So that's the only positive that I can take away from this horrendous season. Yo, big up Santiago. Yeah, everything's going good. There will be this week. There will be a day where I'm gonna have to make a announcement in the Discord, and I'm gonna have to make a post on YouTube because I'm not gonna make content for like a few days. So just to give everybody a heads up, I'm still waiting. But as of now, I'm good to do my watch alongs. Hopefully on Wednesday, right? I'll do my first watch along on the second channel, the Europa League final. But yeah, I'm kind of just waiting and seeing what's going on in terms of my personal life with things that I have coming up. But yeah, there's gonna be like a little maybe 4-day gap where there's no content. But you know, it'll just be for a little bit, then we'll be back. But yeah, everything's good though, bro. I appreciate you for asking, Santiago. W Santiago, my guy. Maybe I'll have some pre-recorded videos. So like, I could probably pre-record some stuff and have it in like the vault. And then if it's relevant, I'll just drop it. But in terms of like lives or maybe even doing a watch along for the last game next week, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it. But don't worry, I'll make a post. Let me see. Imagine buying 3 players just to stop a 17-year-old and being happy and proud about it. I don't understand why people keep bringing up the fact that he's 17 years old. That's irrelevant. If he was to get arrested right now, he's going to big people jail. So, you know, I don't get why people try and run with this kid narrative, right? He turns 18 in July as well. He's a full-grown adult. I mean, congratulations on having a team that has to rely on a 17-year-old to carry you, if you want to look at it from that POV. But I don't care. You're broke, we're not. When you guys tried to spend a lot of money, and when you guys tried to do the, you know, bringing in huge name players, right? We didn't forget about Coutinho. We didn't forget about Dembele. We didn't forget about Griezmann, right? We didn't forget about a lot of your flops, right? Maybe that's why you should be asking. And instead of talking about 17-year-olds, right? Because I know that Barcelona are child predators, right? You guys rely on young kids. You're always trying to scout the next young thing. Fantastic. But instead of worrying about that, you should be asking, why is it that your club is in a financial crisis? It's because you guys tried to spend a stupid amount of money on flops that didn't work out. So now you have to rely on a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old, right? You're basically a spicy Dortmund. But yes, that's what you should be worried about, brother. I think you're too focused on what Real Madrid have going on, just like your fan base, right? Again, you guys were celebrating winning La Liga. You guys did a domestic treble. But the first thing that they're thinking about is Real Madrid. Okay. Somebody find me a video from our celebrations when we actually won the UCL, right? Somebody show me that celebration and tell me where any Madrid player mentioned Barcelona. Find me a video. Go ahead. During the celebration, show me. But yeah, anyways, I'm happy about my signings, right? Big up to Florentino Perez. Some clubs can't spend money. Maybe make better economic decisions. Just saying. Do you guys know that Barcelona, over the last 15 years, have outspent Real Madrid? Actually, I think it's over the last 10 years. Have outspent Real Madrid. Do you guys know this? We do smart business. They do dumb business. It is what it is. And now they're paying for it. But it's okay. Hold that. Don't cry too much, bro. Don't cry too much. You know what? Matter of fact, just for you. Huh. Your center back is interesting. Okay, I mean, if that's what you think. I'm lucky enough that I know how to read. So I don't have to just rely on Twitter and headlines. I know a lot of you guys are, just Twitter merchants. I don't gotta be a Twitter guy. I can read for myself, but whatever. I'm not here to convince anybody that Asensio didn't do whatever they think. If you think that Asensio's whatever, that's your business. That don't got nothing to do with me. Let's see. Why would we cry? You're the one trophyless? Oh, okay. I didn't realize that I didn't win a trophy this season. Okay, pretty interesting. I won the UEFA Super Cup and the Intercontinental Cup. Now, I know as a Barcelona fan, you have no idea what those competitions are, right? To qualify for those competitions, I'll break it down for you. You have to win the UCL. Seeing that you haven't won the UCL in over a decade, and you're probably 13 years old, you probably have no recollection of these competitions, but they do exist for the winners of the Champions League to qualify for, right? They are major trophies. If you go on Barcelona's website, in their major trophy count, they have the amount of Super Cups they've won. They have their Club World Cups that they've won. I know, it's ancient history for you, but here on Football Carnage, I'll give you a history lesson. It's okay, bro. Maybe next year you might win the UCL, and then when you qualify for the UEFA Super Cup, when you qualify for the Intercontinental Cup, and then when you win it, then you will be saying you won a major trophy, because factually, that's what it is. Unfortunately for you, you're an idiot. You picked the wrong club in life. You feel me? Like, you disgraced your mother. You disgraced your family. Your mom cares about you. She raised you. She carried you for 9 months. And then you came out, and then they named you Arjun. And then you picked Barcelona to support. You just made all the wrong decisions in life. I don't know what to tell you, Arjun. With a name like that, I don't know, bro. Kind of feel sympathy right now. Shit. But that's okay, though. In my worst season, I still won 2 trophies. Actually, to be fair, the last time that Real Madrid did go trophyless in terms of nothing was the Dan's last season. What was that? The 2020-2021 season, I believe. We went trophyless, where we didn't win anything. Like, no UEFA competition, nothing. Like, we didn't win one single trophy. So, yeah, you know. Name the team Madrid beat in the Intercontinental Cup. Pachuca from Mexico. A team, again, to qualify for the Intercontinental Cup, you have to win the equivalent of the Champions League in your region of the world. So factually, Pachuca did something last season that Barcelona could not. And that's qualify for this tournament by winning their version of the Champions League. Hold that. Hold that. What's up with you guys, man? What's up with all this negative energy? What's up with all this negative energy? Why we got a bunch of crybabies in the chat? What's going on today? Let me see. Ain't know your club was about to sign a player with the big ass nose. I mean, you're talking about Angelo. I didn't realize that Real Madrid were a modeling company. I didn't realize that I had to sign players that looked the best. I don't swing that way. Clearly, you swing that way. I don't give a damn what my players look like. As long as he's able to help us win, I'll take him. His profile is needed. Deep line playmaker. But, I mean, you're too focused on how players look, I guess. I think maybe you have to do some soul searching. You have to maybe question what gender you like, if that's what you care about, how a player looks. Yeah, but me personally, you know what I'm saying? Look, no issues, right? If you know, seeing that you swing the other way, big up to you, right? If you like men, it's all good, bro. But for me, I don't really care what somebody looks like. Go ball out. I would sign him, though. I hope that we sign him. I hope that we do. I'm convinced. And he's Tony Cruz recommended as well. We're missing that deep line playmaker. Go get me Angelo Stiller. Even though, you know, a Barca fan thinks he's ugly, so that's a joke. Imagine that. Unless you're a woman, but you're a man. So, yeah, bro. Big up to the rainbow community. The LGBTZIA double XLG square plus. You know what I'm saying? Big up to your community, bro. But I don't really care what a player looks like. Is he a baller or not? Nah, I'm not mocking gay people. Big up to gay people. I just don't understand why a man would care about how a footballer looks. Like, I support Real Madrid club football. This is not a modeling agency, bro. Looks don't matter. But if you are somebody that's a man, right? And if you care about how another man looks, maybe you got to do some soul searching. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Feel me? Like, I agree, Kevin. If they play well, they could join the team. Could be the ugliest player ever. Are you a baller? Nah, that's all right, Havertz. I don't need to beat them for them to listen. The fact that they've subscribed and then they got in the chat, I mean, they care enough, right? It's all good, though. 4-2-3-1 for Madrid. Yeah, we're going to get into the 11s in just a little bit. Bro, bring up to Krishaw. Of course they're jealous. Dean Hoyson, Trent Alexander-Arnold. I mean, they'll say that they're not, but I mean, okay. Okay. Yo, big up Zaire. What's good, bro? Nah, you know, look, Zaire. He does look a little weird, but like, what am I saying? Oh, Angelo has a big nose. Real Madrid shouldn't sign him. What? Oh, Angelo's not attractive like how I'd want him to be, so my club shouldn't sign him. Brother, you have to get out the closet. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, bro. He looks like a baller, and we need that profile. So, bring him. Yeah, I wonder if the club are going to try and sign a midfielder. I'm thinking before the Club World Cup, or are they going to wait until after? I feel like it'll be Dean, Trent, and Alvaro, the left back. I think those would be three new signings for the Club World Cup. I don't think that we're going to get a midfielder before that tournament starts. But, I mean, look, let's see. Looks matter in football clubs for marketing. Again, football is predominantly watched by men. For them to market to men, do you think that they need to find attractive men? Again, if you want to see attractive men for football, you have to answer some questions. You have to do some soul searching. Now, if you're going to say it's to appeal to the women, then I agree. But football clubs don't market for women. That's not their target audience. A majority of women do not watch football. Yes, there are a small percentage of women that watch it, that care. But that's not the majority. The majority of the consumer market for football is men. So I have to see an attractive man for me to be marketed? What? I don't know, bro. Lord have mercy. Laura, it correlates because he's trying to make fun of Real Madrid for looking at signing a player that he doesn't find attractive. He doesn't find him attractive, so he's making the joke. What you don't get? What you don't get? Yo, big up everybody that's in here, man. Smash the like button. Subscribe. Facts. Yo, let's get into the 11s, though. Yeah, because, yo, time has been flying. I feel like I just started this stream, and we're already, like, 10 minutes away from kickoff. What the fuck? Like, where has the time gone? Am I crazy? Anyways. Yeah, let's get into the 11s. I don't really care about what Sevilla have going on, to be honest with you, bro. Like, game's irrelevant. My bench is cooked, by the way. Hopefully Carlo plays some of these academy products. I'm hoping that they get some burn. Yo, big up to Bargav with the super chat. I appreciate that, bro. Hold on, I got something. Let me just... My guy says, why are Barca fans so obsessed with us? Inferiority. This is what it is. Like, even when they have a very good season, we're the first thing that they think about. It's okay, bro. We all know what it is. When you're the best club, and, you know, they're a big club, right? Barca are a big club. But they're the second biggest club in Spain, right? They're like, okay. Let's use a real life example. It's like the little brother is going to always be jealous of the big brother, right? Because the big brother, he's seeing them get money. He's, you know, like the parents allow the older brother to do things that he can't do because he's still a little man. And, you know, he just feels like inferior, right? He feels a little bit jealous. That's just what Barcelona fans are. They're just jealous that their club isn't as successful as ours. That's okay, though, you know? Their players focus on us. We don't focus on them. It is what it is. Game is the game. You can't be the best and then not expect people to always find ways to throw jabs at you. It's okay. But big up for the super chat, my guy. Anyways, let's get into the starting 11s. Share my screen. So, here's Sevilla versus Real Madrid. Now, let me zoom in. Yeah, let's do it like that. So, Real Madrid are out there in a 4-4-2, according to SofaScore. Lunin is in goal. Valverde at right back. Jacobo Raman, Jesus Vallejo as the center back partnership. Oh, my days. Then you also got Fran Garcia at left back. Then Jude left mid. Tchouaméni and Luka Modric as the center mids. Arda Güler on the right. And then up top, you got Mbappe and Endrick. Let me know what you guys are saying for this starting 11. Don't care about what Sevilla got going on. Now, looking at the Barca game, this Barca game is a little bit more important, actually. Hold on. Not because it has any effects on who wins the league, right? Barcelona have already won La Liga. But if you look at it, Villarreal, they are playing for a European spot, right? Like, they're trying to get into that top 4. They're only 3 points off of Bilbao. So, this is going to be a massive game for them, right? If they win this, actually, does 5th in La Liga get you UCL? Does 5th this season get you UCL? I'm not sure. But point is, yeah, they're fighting for a European spot. And they also can't afford to lose. And then if Real Betis wins their next 2 games, then they might jump in front of Villarreal. So this game does matter a little bit more, right? Sevilla are all the way down there in 13th. So, like, our game doesn't really matter. We're not playing for anything. Sevilla aren't playing for anything. But this Barca game, right, Villarreal are going to be taking this very serious. Now, Barcelona are out there in the 4-2-3-1. Ter Stegen is back in the 11. Gerard Martin at left back. Inigo Martinez and Kubarsi as the center back partnership with Eric Garcia at right back. Now, you got Pedri next to Gavi in the double pivot, Lamine Yamal on the right, Feminine Lopez in the 10, Rafinha on the left, and then geriatric Lewandowski up front. Let me see. Villarreal. Let's look at their 11. Who they got out there? Juan Foyth, Nicolas Pepe, Yeremy Pino, Alex Baena. Yeah, that should be a good game. We are going to be keeping an eye on the Barca match. I'm going to be watching both at the same time. I don't know why ESPN don't have like a multi-view where I could just watch both games on one screen. I have 2 separate screens right here to be able to watch this game. Let me see. Let me correlate. The mother, Javier Tebas, allows the big brother, Vardrid, to do whatever they want. Nice reference. Okay, so then explain to me how Barcelona were able to register Dani Olmo. Explain. Explain why Javier Tebas always criticizes Real Madrid, calls us crybabies, says that we're a disgrace in these different things. See, you can't do this with me, bro. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, bro. Like, you're out of your debt here. You're in uncharted territory right now, bro. You can't run that with me. Explain to me why Real Madrid have won more trophies than Barcelona since VAR was implemented. Explain it. They said that we won our UCLs because there was no VAR. Now they implement VAR, and we're still winning more than them. You just can't make it up. Yo, Sensei, what's good, bro? Yeah, bro, this back line is atrocious. Hey, look. We got the twin brothers, though, right? Jacobo and Jesus Vallejo. They linked up for the game winner last time we played. So, I mean, look, let's see how it goes today, but... yeah, bro, the injury bug has definitely hurt us. What's the goal tally? I think Mbappe is ahead for the Pichichi, but I don't know by how many goals. I know that Lewandowski 100% would want to win that. Let me see. I'm trying to find, like, the top goal scorer, but I can't. Okay. All right. Mbappe is 3 goals ahead of Lewandowski. I mean, look, Lewandowski could definitely bag a hat trick today. He definitely could. It's not something that would be so unheard of where it's like, oh my gosh. All right, guys. Kickoff starting soon.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I need you to drop a 1 in the chat if you want Real Madrid to win. Drop a 2 in the chat if you want to see Barcelona win. I hate these orange kits. Yo, our kits this season were so garbage. I'm sorry, bro. So trash. Like, for me, those are not good kits at all. The white ones, mid. These orange ones, mid. The gray ones, mid. Next season, got 3 bangers. Asensio's injured. He got injured in the last game. That's why he was taken off. There's nothing legal to why Asensio isn't there. There's nothing legal that's going on. Lamine Yamal was caught on camera asking him about the goal difference. I mean, I'm pretty sure players talk about it. Like, you don't think that players want to, like, win and, like, win these top awards and stuff like that? Of course. It's a normal thing. All right, Barca versus Villarreal is about to kick off. Sevilla versus Real Madrid is about to kick off. I don't get why they put these games on at the same time. One second, chat. I got to lock in for the start. It's like both teams are just waiting around for the referees. The fuck is going on? Blow the whistle for one of these games to start. Oh, yeah, they're trying to get it at the exact same time. Oh, my days, brother. One second, chat. What? Bro, start the game. No, I know that the last games are always at the same time. Like, I think, like, every league does that. I'm just talking about it from, like, a content standpoint. Like, trying to watch two games at one time is so jarring. That's kind of why I'm complaining about it. All right. They're absolutely milking this. All right. The Madrid game just kicked off. And the Barca game has just kicked off. All right, we're going to have to keep an eye on both of these. Holla Madrid. Come on.
Así ganó Madrid. Así ganó Madrid. Vamos!
Do you think Saliba's coming to Madrid this summer? Probably not. It's more likely that Konate joins this summer than Saliba. I want Saliba. That would be my dream signing for the defense, but probably not. I think Konate, though, that's one to keep an eye on, especially with his contract situation. He only has a year left, and Liverpool 100% are not going to allow him to run that down. And they have to force him out the club. But with the year left, you already know players can't go for as much as they really are worth. So no. I don't think that Jacobo is good enough to start for Real Madrid. Could be a squad player, right? Off the bench, rotational kind of piece. But as a main player, no. Like as a main member of the 11, no, he's not good enough. From what I've seen. I could be wrong, but he had a good game against, I'm drawing a blank. He had a good game, though, last time he played. Regardless of him scoring the winner. He played well before that, but every other game that I've watched him, he's just been super mid. Yeah. I think Endrick should have went on loan in January. I mean, he's been getting a lot more minutes the second half of the season, but Carlo didn't use him or Arda enough. Let's see what happens underneath Xabi. I know that Xabi is going to use the academy. I know that he's going to give Arda and Endrick a lot more opportunities. So let's see what happens. But, yeah, I think maybe Endrick should have went on loan, to be honest. Would have got a lot more playing time. Yeah, see, but if we pay for Konate, it wouldn't hit the same as if he left them for free next season. See, that would hit Like, oh my gosh. De Bruyne? No, thank you. No, thank you. KDB is washed. This guy's hamstrings is made out of Swiss cheese. No, thank you. The only midfielder that we need is a deep lying playmaker, like an Angelo Stiller, like a Enzo Fernandez, somebody of like that ilk. Oh, here come Villarreal. Oh, Villarreal have scored. Oi, 1-0 Villarreal. What a counter. That's a big goal for them. That's a big, big goal. I showed you guys the La Liga table. They are fighting for top 4. They're only 3 points behind Bilbao, so they need to win this game. Barca don't really have to win. Oh, he might be offsides. He might. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. I was looking at the guy that scored. Was Pepe offsides? I gotta see the replay again. Was Pepe offsides? Free kick here from Madrid. I ain't gonna lie. Dean Huijsen's gonna eat with the... Yo, when we have corners and set piece... Yo, I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, I think this goal's gonna count. That's gonna count. Yeah, Villarreal. That goal does count. If the guy that scored... So, if Perez would have gotten the ball from the initial pass, I think that he would have been offsides. But because it went to Pepe, who then played it to him, so... No way is Touchline in the group chat trying to banter Barca fans. Touchline, wallahi, bro. Fine shame. They've already won the league. If they lose to Villarreal at home, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. They won the league. Nah. I don't. Nah. I don't. I don't think that Yamal has a rival yet. Somebody will emerge. Like, somebody will be, like, the rival for Yamal. Maybe Desiree Doué. I have no idea. It's not going to be Endrick, though. It's not going to be Endrick. Yamal starts for Barcelona week in, week out. Endrick is more of a rotational player because of our front three already. So, yeah, I don't think that would end up being a debate, no. I think Yamal is a better player than Endrick. Yeah, bro. Yo, I already told you guys. I have a feeling, right, that Tottenham win that Europa League final. I'm hoping that I can do a watch along for that. We will, if I can, it will be on the second channel. Starting from now, the only watch-alongs that we'll do on this channel, Barca, Real Madrid. Every other watch-along, Premier League, Club World Cup, for other teams, it will be on Carnage Extra. So, I'm trying to make like a new overlay, though, for the second channel. Like, I don't want it to look like how the main channel's watch-alongs look. So, I'm going to have to figure some things out. I'm still working through things, but yeah, that's going to be fun, though. I mean, the thing is, Mbappe was always a better player than Haaland. Haaland is not a good footballer. He's a great striker, but as a footballer, Mbappe is clear, bro. Mbappe is clear. Mbappe and Yamal are not rivals, nah. The age gap is too big. Like, yes, they are rivals technically because Barca and Real Madrid, but in terms of, like, personnel-wise, Mbappe is, like, 10 years older than him, bro. They can't really be rivals in that sense. I'm talking about, like, how, Ronaldo is, 2-3 years older? than Messi, like, it would need to be an age gap, like, of 3 years. Like, you can't be 10 years older than somebody talking about rivals. Come on. In terms of what? Like, in what way are you asking me, bro? Got to be a little bit more specific. I mean, so Yamal is better than Desiree Doué, yes. But I don't think it's that far off, bro. I'm be real. If Desiree Doué was at Barcelona, he would get the same hype that Yamal does. You have to understand, bro, the club that you play for matters with the hype that you get. I think Desiree Doué is a baller. For me, right now, he's the only player that I can think of that's in the same age bracket as Yamal that I would say could potentially... Obviously, Yamal's number one. But I think Doué is just as talented. Get me Doué if Rodrigo leaves. I would take Doué in a heartbeat, but PSG won't sell him to us. They don't fuck with us, bro. PSG absolutely hate Real Madrid. I can't see us... If we buy a PSG player within the next 3 seasons, I would be surprised. Like, I would be genuinely shocked if we sign a PSG player. Unless it's for free, then no. But if we... To go there and buy a player from them, they're not going to sell us anybody. Corner here for Barca. Good defending by Villarreal. This Madrid game has nothing going on so far. 10 minutes in, but it's not been much to talk about. Now, I think the goalkeeper that I've seen the club link with the most, if Lunin leaves, is Jean Garcia from Espanyol. I would rather that goalkeeper from Mallorca, though. I've seen enough. That guy is a monster. But we'll see what happens. I think Lunin might leave. Because Courtois is not going anywhere. So, I mean, like, how long does Lunin want to be a number 2? Doué is more talented than Yamal? I don't know about that, Mohammed. I don't watch enough of PSG to make that kind of statement. But I do think he is right up there in terms of talent. He's an absolute baller. And I think he's a better finisher than Yamal. But I would say that Yamal is more of a big game player. Because even though Yamal... Oh, red card! What? For who? Oh, shit. Red card for Loic Bade. I missed the tackle. I saw the end of it. Let me see this. What happened here? Okay. Mbappe was through. That's a good ball, by the way. Is that played by Jude? It's a great pass. Oh, that is a red card. That's a goal-scoring opportunity. 1v1. And you pulled them down from behind. That's a bad foul. You didn't have to foul him, to be honest. I don't think so, at least. That would have been a goal-scoring opportunity. That's a denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. That is a red card. You can't foul somebody from behind when they're through. That's always given as a red. I'd have gave him a yellow, though. To be fair, I would have given him a yellow, though. Now the sensei, but I'm not saying that Doué is better than Yamal. I don't think he is. That's a bad foul. That's such a bad foul. You have to know that the ref's gonna give you a red card. Do you guys remember against Atleti when Valverde fouled Morata? That was such a great foul. Sometimes the fouls are tactical. This one, I don't like. Let me see this again. Mbappe's beat him. Yeah, that's a bad foul. I'd probably give him a yellow, though. They should give him a yellow. Because, yes, Mbappe was through, but from that angle, how could you tell if it would have been a 1v? Like, what if Mbappe didn't get there first? What if the goalkeeper got to it? Or what if, like, Mbappe's first touch was shit or something? I would just give him a yellow. It's early. It's early. Did they overrule that? That is not a foul? Brother, all right. So, what is it called when you pull a player down? Is that considered a tackle? Yeah, the red card stands. The red card stands. Yo, Benedict, what's good, bro? Yeah, Sevilla are down to 10 men. Yeah, bad foul. Free kick. Ball into the box. Bro, we have no aerial threat. Oh my gosh. It's a goal kick now. Yeah, this game's going to be dead. I can tell. This got like a 1-0 written all over it. Why do PSG hate us? Bro, we took Mbappe. They didn't want to lose Mbappe. I can't see them doing any business with Real Madrid, dog. Now, so what you guys have to realize is when a player is through on goal, and if you foul them, right, and if you're the last man, it's always going to be a red. The only way that would have been a yellow card is if there was another Sevilla defender right there. But because it's like a one-on-one, and Mbappe did beat him in terms of pace, then fouling him, you did deny a goal-scoring opportunity. So, like, that's why it's looked at as a red. Like, that's just how it always is. Like, I think that's the rule in every league. Nah, the thing is, though, he had to make a decision because, like, Loic Bade, like, he's a decent defender, but he's not, he doesn't have pace. Like, Mbappe was gone. He was, if Mbappe would have gotten onto the end of that ball, Bade is not catching him. It would have been on the goalkeeper to do something in that 1v1, but the defender wouldn't have he wouldn't have caught him. So that's why he fouled him, because he doesn't have the pace. I don't want Bastoni. Let Bastoni stay in Inter. He's a good player, bro, but he's not going to leave Inter Milan, dog. Like, Italian players don't want to leave home, bro. Generally. He plays for the best team in Italy. If they win the UCL, that guy is not going anywhere. Yeah, I agree, Sensei. Like, if he was on the left wing, it wouldn't have been a red. But because he would have been directly on goal, yeah, it's a red card. James Rodriguez is why I became a Real Madrid fan. 2014. I thought he was the best player in the world. So I followed him. Oh no, we're gonna still struggle. This is where I'm gonna need Arda to cook. I'm gonna need Arda to do some magic. The Ozo regen, they tell me. Yo, what's good, bro? Only one goal scored so far. Maybe we'll keep an eye on what else is going on. Because there's some Premier League games being played right now, right? Arsenal are beating Newcastle. That's actually a pretty good win for them. 1-0. Let me see. Yeah, every La Liga team is playing at the moment. Atleti are beating Real Betis. Damn, if I would have had a third monitor, I would have done that game as well. I just didn't feel like making the thing for 3, to be honest. And Atleti, fuck Atleti. I don't even real. Next season, though, we'll do some more Atleti hate-alongs. Damn, Julian Alvarez. First time that he's went trophyless. Should have stayed at Man City, bro. Good catch by Lunin. If PSG win the Champions League, Mbappe is cooked. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a major hit on his legacy. The year after you leave and they win the UCL. Yeah, nah. Mbappe is going to get fried. And I can't even defend him, bro. I can't. Like, you left PSG for free. And the very next season, they win it. That is a very bad look for Mbappe if that happens. I don't know how he would recover. Good run by Arda. Good ball. Endrick. Ah. Good save by the goalkeeper. Baller, bro. Baller. How much right? Yo. That's when I first started watching football. So, after that World Cup, you couldn't tell me that he wasn't the best player in the world. And then, obviously, as I watched more, I realized he's not the best player in the world. But he was a baller. Oh, my God. What a player. What a player. I think James is better than Isco. I don't care what anybody says, bro. Obviously, Isco right now is better than James, clearly. But back then, I was so mad when Zidane chose Isco over him, bro. I think James is better than him back then. I don't care what anybody tells me. That's my guy. The Colombian GOAT. (2019-20 season. Okay. Good thing that you didn't start watching in the 18-19 season. What did Salah say about Trent? That's got them triggered. Yeah, City did go trophyless after dropping 200 M's. You can't drop 200 million in the middle of the season and then go trophyless, bro. No, that's actually shambolic. And no, the Community Shield does not count as a trophy. It's a preseason trophy that's played underneath preseason rules. It's not played underneath official match rules. So it's a friendly trophy. That is bad. Nah, Akeem, let me tell you something, bro. James Rodriguez, baller. Could do anything, bro. Free kicks. Corners. Anything you need, bro. Penalties. His link-up play. His technical ability. His creativity. Baller. Nah, Isco's not mid. Isco's not mid. They're both very good players. I just prefer James. Obviously, right now, though, Isco is better than him. Isco is balling out at Betis. James is in Mexico. I mean, I don't know who's older. I don't know if maybe James is a little bit older than him. But if they're the same age, then, I mean, that proves that Isco has more longevity to him. James was in La Liga at Rayo Vallecano this season. Couldn't even break into the team. So James is washed. But when he throws on that Colombian kit, monster. It hit different. When James puts on that Colombian kit, baller, bro. One of the best players in the world. Oh wait, so fifth place in La Liga this season gets UCL. Okay, then yeah, then there's. Oh hey, Pepe. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, Pepe was cooking Kubarsi there. Yeah, then if fifth gets UCL in La Liga, then yeah, then they're good. They're good. So then, I mean, but they still would want to win this game because Betis aren't that far behind them. Now, if Betis lose today against Atleti, then it's over. Then they will definitely secure it. I don't think Trent Alexander deserves to be booed. He deserves to be treated in the best way possible by the fans because he gave his all for the. I mean, he's right. I thought that Liverpool say you never walk alone. I guess that has conditions attached to it. You never walk alone, only on certain conditions. It's all good. I find it funny how they criticize Zubamendi for not wanting to leave his club, his boyhood club, but then they criticize Trent because he decided. And the thing is, the way that they're treating Trent, you would think that he's joined Arsenal or United or Man City. The guy is leaving the country, and look at how they're treating him. It's not his fault that your owners are idiots. Let's see what happens with Konate. Let's see how they handle that situation. Because if they allow him to leave on a free, nobody can blame any player. You have to just blame the board. I'll be rough. A lot easier said than done. I just think that Carlo is naive tactically, bro. Like that's just what it is. Things are gonna be a lot different with Xabi here. I'm telling you. Exactly. Sane or Vinny. In terms of what? What? Like, what would you be asking this for? How is this even something that's being brought up right now? Sane versus Vinny, what, in pace? Like, because you can't be asking who's the better player. You can't be. Are they taking a water break? What's going on right now? I actually think that Nicolas Pepe at Arsenal was pretty decent. I don't think he was like obviously he wasn't worth the money that they paid for him, but I think he was a good winger for them. Scored some bangers. He just never got time. Like Arteta came in and then just banished him. I don't get it. Like they should have kept Pepe as a rotational player so that Saka didn't have to play every single match. It must be hot in Sevilla if they're taking a water break. It's got to be hot as hell. Nah, Real Madrid and Liverpool are not rivals. Because then if you're going to talk about the champions, I mean, look, they're doing a water break in the Barca game as well. But if you're going to talk about the Champions League, then okay, fine. Then we're European rivals. But then that means every single team is your rival in the Champions League then. It's like that, no. That's not how I view it. Your friend thinks that Lewandowski is the greatest striker of all time? I don't even think Lewandowski's better than Benzema. Is Lewandowski better than Luis Suarez? Is Lewandowski better than R9? Corner here, by the way, for Sevilla. Is Lewandowski better than Thierry Henry? Is Lewandowski better than like a Van Nistelrooy or any of these other guys? I don't know. I mean, Lewandowski is one of the best strikers of our generation, of course. But of all time, he's not. I mean, Ronaldo played striker as well. I don't think he's better than. And not. I'm talking about Ronaldo, like Real Madrid Ronaldo, not R9. Nah, I don't know, boss. But Lewandowski is a great striker, though. Or was. Let me see. Yeah, thing is, I would want to see what Xabi Alonso does with Endrick. Then I'll make a decision. Let me see what he does with him first before I form my opinion. But at the same time, I am going to be dropping a video maybe next week. Like after the season's over. After La Liga ends. I'm probably going to drop a video going through every single player in our squad. And I'm going to rank them in players that I would keep. Players that I would force out the club. Players that I would listen to an offer for them. I'm going to rank them by 3. That could be a fun idea. So, we'll do something like that. So, you know, I have to think about it a little bit more. Hold on 1 second, chat. What'd you guys eat for breakfast? I know it's a very random thing that I just asked you, but I'm hungry. I didn't eat breakfast today. I should have ate breakfast. You know like what it is, bro. Like I'll wake up and like I don't even be hungry for real. And I'm like, nah, I don't need breakfast. And then I start the watch along, and then it's like you would think I didn't eat in like 10 years, bro. Because now all that I'm thinking about is food. Like, what the fuck? Big up to everybody that's watching. W chat. Hold on. What is going on here? What do you mean you don't typically eat breakfast, bro? Like, what, you just get up and just go about your day? You don't eat a bowl of cereal, some toast, something. I love breakfast food. Like, I prefer breakfast over dinner. Like, I love bacon, like waffles, pancakes. Yeah. Like, that's my shit right there, bro. Pizza rolls for breakfast is crazy, bro. Endrick on the ball. Mbappe. I think Mbappe is playing more as a left winger this game. I've seen him on that left wing a lot. Bacon, egg, and fries. Okay. Corner here for Real Madrid. Oh, you don't eat breakfast. Why are you waking up so late? What's wrong with you, bro? You gotta wake up early. Early bird gets the worm. You don't want to waste most of your day sleeping. Even though I be struggling to wake up early. Like, I always set my alarm for like 7 or 8 a.m. And then usually I get up, turn off my alarm, and then I go back in bed. And then I'll get up around like another like 30 minutes, and then I'll start getting stuff ready. But I'm trying to like train myself to wake up at 7 a.m. every single day. But it's a lot easier said than done. Peanut butter toast. I've never had peanut butter toast. I've had like toast with butter. I never tried it with peanut butter though. Pancakes? W breakfast. W breakfast right there. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, like, so that video is gonna be a tier list. I'm gonna like go through every single player, and I'll have like different tiers. Like, keep, force out the club, would listen to offers, right? Would listen to offers means I wouldn't mind keeping them, but if a good offer comes in, I hear it. You know what I'm saying? You know, we probably could do some business. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Madrid game is not really much to talk about. Both games are a little bit stale at the moment. But that's all right, though. Luis Suarez is better than R9? Nah, because didn't R9 win a Ballon d'Or in his one season at Barca? Like, he was like 20 years old and won the Ballon d'Or. Are you mad? I don't know, bro. I feel like from what I've seen, I never got to watch R9 play. But from what I've seen, I think R9 is the best striker of all time. What do you mean why Benzema's in the conversation, bro? Benzema is a generational kind of player. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Did you not watch Karim Benzema? Did you not see that 2022 season? What are we doing here? Benzema is a phenomenal player. Phenomenal player. I think Benzema has more to his game than Lewandowski ever did. Stop it. Yo, what's good, Javier? Yeah, both games are pretty dead, but that's all right. Corner here for Villarreal. Bayana takes it short, gives it back, puts the ball into the box. Headed out. I think it's another corner for Villarreal. I mean, look, Madrid are dominating possession, but we're struggling to break them down. Ball in. Good defending there by Barca. Oh, hey, here come Barca on the counter. Oh, hey, shit. Oh, that's a bad ball by Yamal. That's a bad ball by Yamal. They had the counter. I think it was him and Furman. They had the 2v1, and then Yamal tried to play it to Furman, but he hit it too hard. So then Furman had to, like, yeah, it wasn't a good pass. Yeah, that ruined the counter right there. Barca could have probably equalized if they would have did a little bit better there. Both these games are on ESPN Plus. You have to, well, that's how I'm watching it. You have to watch it there if you want the official broadcast, but there's websites, bro. Yo, I'm so far behind on the chat. Hold on. My fault, guys. Let me run through these real quick. Oh, yeah, Yamal scores. Oh, my goodness. What the fuck? Oh, my gosh. I only caught the end of it. I didn't see the build-up for it. I was focused on the Madrid game. 1-1. So 2 goals scored between Barca and Villarreal. Still waiting on a goal in this Sevilla-Madrid game. That came out of nowhere. It's the same shit every time, bro. It's the same shit Every time. That's a very good goal by Yamal, bro.
Qué
Like, you
golazo.
know what he wants to do. You know what he wants to do, and you still can't stop it. It's like Iron Robin. You can't stop it. You know he's going to cut inside. You know he's going to shoot it with his left foot, and you can't stop it. That's his trademark finish right there. Kick it a little bit, outside the box, left foot, far post. He does it all the time. That's a good finish. Very good finish for Lamine Yamal, who I think, personally, if PSG do not win that UCL, he wins the Ballon d'Or. Whether he deserves it or not is a different conversation. But because of the PR that Barcelona have, if Dembele does not win that UCL, Lamine Yamal is getting this. Very good goal. Yeah, I mean, like, what can you do? Like, see, the thing is, I think, right, if I'm a defender, let's say, if I'm a left back, okay, I'm trying to think, if I was a left back going against Lamine Yamal, obviously, he would cook the shit out of me. But I would force him to stay out wide. Like, I would try and protect the inside. Like, because I know if I show him the inside, he's going to take it, and he's going to shoot with his left foot, and he's going to score a banger. Why not show him more of the outside and force him to beat you that way? Like, I know, it's a lot easier said than done, but it's just like, you know what he's going to do. Like, that's why I just get confused. Like, I would automatically just be, like, I would show him I would leave space outside. And I would more so be, like, in to force him on the out. Like, that's just how I'm thinking about it. But I could be wrong. What do I think about Huijsen? Good signing. Go watch my video, bro. I dropped the video on Friday when the Here We Go got announced. It's a great signing, bro. That's not a foul. I don't think Endrick was fouled. Guy called him a cut inside merchant. Oh my goodness. Bruv, like, see, like, I'm looking at this Yamal goal again. You showed him you allowed him to go inside, bro. Like, why are you so focused on it? Let him go outside. Give him the space on the outside. Congest the inside. Look at this defender, like, on that goal. Yamal wants to cut inside to get that shot off. Don't allow, just stand there. Just be in that space so that he just goes out. Let him cook you going outside. That's how I think about it. I don't think Yamal deserves the Ballon d'Or. Like, for example, I think Olise at Bayern is having a better season than him. But it's Bayern in the Bundesliga. So he doesn't get the hype. Oi! Oh, Mbappe makes it 1-0. Oh, is he offsides? Is he offside? Oh, wait. He didn't score. He didn't score that. Whoa. That angle caught me. Oh, he didn't score that. Yo, the angle caught me, bro. I thought he scored that shit. But then I didn't see him celebrating. So I'm thinking, oh, this guy's like, no. Off target. He could have did a little better there. He should have went near post. He should have went near post. Why did he try and go far post? That's a good ball by Luka Modric, by the way. Nah, that camera angle caught me, bro. I could have sworn that was in the back of the net. What I would do, pray, not facts. You do need a little bit of God like on your side if you're going against Yamal. Thing is, bro, Yamal is going to cook most defenders. Like, it's so hard to contain a winger for an entire game. But as long as you can make them uncomfortable and not let them get in the positions that they want to, I'd say that you did your job. But going against Yamal, he's going to cook you at some point in time over 90 minutes. Like, that's just how it goes. Yeah, but the thing is, though, MK, so he'll still cook you if you let him go on the outside, but at least he won't have, like, a shot at goal. Yeah, he'll probably just play a dangerous ball into the box, but I guess that's better than you letting him score a outside of the box golazo again. It's like, you have to pick your poison. Nah, allow him to have a huge ego. Nothing wrong with having a big ego, bro. Nothing wrong with it. That's how you succeed. That's how you get to the top, especially if you're an athlete. You have to have an ego. I like it. I have no problem with Yamal being a bit cocky or talking shit. Like he said, as long as they're winning, what can you tell him? I agree. I agree. If you want to shut him up, beat him. And if you can't beat him, then you got to deal with the consequences. And that's him talking shit. Game is the game. All right, we're almost at the 45th minute in both of these matches. Let's get the timer stopped. Oh, geez. Yo, big up to everybody that's in here. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications. Subscribe to Carnage Extra. The link is in the chat. It's getting dropped in throughout the stream. Join the Discord as well. Big up to everybody that's in there. Now, I can't believe that Mbappe missed that, bro. I mean, fair enough, right? With the Euros. Yeah, that's fair. Also, we don't watch Bayern like that, so... And doing it at Barcelona is a lot more impressive than doing it at Bayern. Bayern are an elite club, right? They're one of the best in the world. They're right up there with Barca and Real Madrid in terms of standards and winning trophies, etc. But because they play in Germany, we don't care. But Olise's been having an amazing debut season for them. Alvaro Carreras, he did have a good game against Barca. But Yamal wasn't... Oh, shit. Oh, my days. How did Sevilla miss? Oh, Jacobo, what are you doing? Oh, we caught life. We caught life. Yo, I have no idea. Look, see, this is what I'm talking about with Jacobo Ramon. This guy is not good enough. He's not. He is a backup. He is a Jesus Vallejo regen. He's not good enough to start. He's only starting because everybody's injured. We just caught life. How Sevilla have not scored 1v1. And that's how you take it. I mean, look, Lunin did a good job of coming out to make it difficult for him, but that's a massive mistake by the defense. Like, what are you doing, bro? Fucking just clear the ball. Just clear the ball. Now he's trying to act like he's hurt. Brother, you're not hurt. Take him off, though. Bring on one of the other academy kids, Carlo. We haven't seen anybody else. Bring on somebody else. It's 5 minutes of added time, I believe, in both of these games. No chance. No chance that Lamine Yamal ever comes to Real Madrid. The only way that can happen is if his dad convinces him to. Because his dad is a Real Madrid fan. Like, this is well documented. Like, you see the guys who are around Lamine Yamal before he broke into the Barca team. There's videos of them wearing Madrid kits, celebrating with Madrid. There's a video of Lamine Yamal's dad, like, celebrating, like, Madrid kit, Madrid bandana. There's a picture of him outside the Bernabeu, like, with the Madrid flag. So, his family, at least his dad's side, they like Real Madrid. And then Fermin Lopez scores. But it's never going to happen. Never going to happen. I can't see it happening, bro. Goal! 2-1. It's a good goal by Fermin. See, bro, like, it's so hard to concentrate, dog, like, on both these games. But that's a good strike. Hits it on the volley, outside the box. It's a good goal. I mean, just because his dad's a Madrid fan, it means nothing. Barcelona are the team that gave his kid an opportunity. If I had a kid that was amazing at football, and if Barcelona signed him, you think I'd be mad? Fuck. Barcelona is where he's become a megastar. Yeah, halftime. Barcelona 2, Villarreal 1. Do I want Olise? No. If Rodrigo leaves, Arda Güler should just take his spot in the 11 and then use that money to get me a tall striker, an aerial threat off the bench, somebody cheap and somebody that's good from set pieces and things like that, right? Get me a striker that's like 6'4". And halftime in the Madrid game. Sevilla 0, Madrid 0. Barca 2, Villarreal 1. Two very good goals by Barcelona. Lamine Yamal with the trademark finish. Fermin Lopez, good goal from outside the box. Villarreal scored first on a counter. They were able to get in behind that high line. Pepe gets the assist for Perez. So 3 goals in one game, no goals in the other. But yeah, what are you guys saying for both of these matches? Well, I mean, of course, his dad should be supporting Barcelona. Now, me, if my kid played for Barcelona, I'd still support Real Madrid, but, I mean, you want to see your kid do well. So what? Should he want his kid to fail because he's a Madrid star? Like, what? Yeah, no. See, in a situation like that, it's perfectly fine to switch teams. Like, it just is like what it is. Now, me personally, I would tell my son, yo, I want to see you do well, but not against us. And I'd root for him too. What, I'm going to hope that my son fails? Are you crazy? Arda's not good enough? I mean, I don't really think anybody's playing well for us. So, I don't really know why you're singling out Arda. I think the midfield's been doing well. I'm more so talking about my attack. Attack's been dead. We haven't been able to break them down. Defensively, we've been okay, even though Ramen and Vallejo looking a little bit shaky, but it's really not much to talk about in the Real Madrid game. It's not. The Barca game has been more entertaining. 3 goals in that one. No goals in ours. The most interesting thing to happen in that Madrid game so far was the red card. That was it. I mean, who else has really had a good opportunity for Real Madrid aside from Mbappe this game? Let me know. We've only had that one chance. Luka Modric played a very good ball for Mbappe. Do you guys know that Luka Modric has the most big chances created for Real Madrid? Do you guys know that Luka Modric has more big chances created this season than Pedri? And Pedri's played almost 1,000 more minutes. Luka Modric is having a good season for his age. Guy is 40 years old, balling. Mbappe has to do better there. Mbappe has to finish that. I don't know why he went far post. Should have went near. Look, bro, there's no point in saying Carlo out. He's leaving, bro. His last game is next week. It's over. Like, there's no point in saying Carlo out. Like, Xabi Alonso is already confirmed to be our next manager. Yeah, bro, like, he's a baller. I would keep Modric for 1 more year. I would extend him 1 more year. And then I would use him as a player coach next season. And he would only get minutes in, like, the cup games or if there's injuries. Like, he definitely shouldn't be higher in the pecking order over, like, Arda, or if we sign any midfielder this summer. Like, he shouldn't be really getting minutes over anybody else. But having a player like Luka Modric in your locker room is very important because it's about leadership, right? He's a legend of the club. He's won everything. He's somebody that when he speaks, you shut the fuck up and you listen. Doesn't matter if you're Mbappe, Vinicius, Jude, fucking, like Rodrigo, Valverde, anybody. When Luka Modric speaks, you shut up and you listen. You need that veteran presence in the locker room. So I would give Modric 1 more year. Then I think he should retire after the World Cup. That's how I would do it. Because he's shown us this season that he's more than capable of playing at a high level. Still. Bro, like certain clubs, their legend at 40 years old, no shit, their legend at 38 years old was playing in a charity match against ISO Speed. It's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Modric is just different. Yo, Adam, big up, bro. What's good, G? It don't even matter for real, bro. Like, it's 0-0. They're playing defensive. They've set up shop. They're not trying to attack. We got to find a way to break them down. We have no aerial threat. Crossing the ball into the box don't work. Corners don't work. Hey, this, like, what we gonna do? I told you guys at the beginning of the game, I told you this Real Madrid Sevilla game has 1-0 written all over it. I said that. Like, once that red card came, I said, bro, it's going to be a 1-0. Yeah, the season's over. Carlo is leaving. My entire back line is injured. I don't think the players care. Like, I don't think, because, like, what? Oh, yeah, let's just try really hard to finish second. It's over, bro. Season's done. That's why I want Carlo to bring on every player from that. Well, okay, you can't bring on every because you don't got that many subs. But I'd like to see our bench is filled with nothing but players from Castilla. Bring as many of them on as you can. Let them get some game time. What does it matter? Like, the only thing that anybody has to play for in La Liga in our team is Mbappe for the top goal scorer. He is winning it right now. Lewandowski is, I think, 3 goals behind. But aside from Mbappe, what incentive does anybody else have? I feel like the players are just not trying to get injured before the Club World Cup. Why do you keep saying Hendricks? It's Endrick. Bro, his passing range is a joke. Like, the thing is, I don't watch Stuttgart, right? Nobody in this chat watches Stuttgart. Let's not lie, okay? Some people are gonna, I'm not saying that nobody, but let's be real. There's 280 people in here. Maybe 10 of you guys have actually watched Stuttgart more times than one. I only watched Stuttgart once this season, and that's when they cooked us in the first game of the UCL back in September. Now, I looked at Angelo Stiller comps, right? I looked at his passing. I'm moved. That's what we need. We didn't replace Toni Kroos, and we felt the effects of that this season. Yeah, I don't really think that like anybody is taking this too serious. I don't know, Javier. I would, but it depends on the club. I mean, there's no point because you can't. So if we don't extend him, then he's gonna leave for free. His contract runs out after the Club World Cup, I think. So Vallejo is leaving for free. Vasquez is leaving for free. Maybe Modric. I don't know. We have to see. But I think that they're saying that Modric is willing to take a lower salary and a smaller role to stay at the club. If he's willing to take less money and a smaller role, I don't see why you don't extend him. Xabi Ball will humble Barca? I hope, bro. I hope. I don't think. Yeah, I mean, look, he's definitely still important for us, but I don't think he's the like one of the best right now. I think obviously like in general, yes, for what he's done in his career, but just based off right now, nah, I don't think so. Let me see. Yeah, Rangers does look very good, but we're not gonna get him. He's off to Man City, bro. By the time that, because we're not looking to get a midfielder until after the Club World Cup. By that time, he would already be at Man City. Man City have already made a bid. Man City don't mess around. That deal's gonna probably get done this fucking week. Like, let's be real. City do not mess around. He will be in the squad for the Club World Cup with Man City. I'm excited for the Club World Cup. I'm excited. We're gonna be doing so many fucking watch-alongs. Oh my gosh. I'm excited for that tournament. That's gonna be so fire. I agree, Kevin. Atleti are beating Betis 2-0. Yeah, Betis aren't getting top 5. Now, I mean, for me, I think the reason why Carlo didn't play the youngsters this season is because we were so shit. His job was under threat the entire season, and he didn't have a. I don't think that Carlo felt comfortable relying on the younger players with his job on the line because we had to try and win, and we went 0 for 3 in the second half of the season. So, but now that we know that you're leaving, right? You're going to Brazil. Xabi's coming in. The season's over. We cannot win La Liga. The only thing that we can do is just finish second. That's the highest. So why not give some of these players an opportunity now that these games are meaningless? That's kind of where I'm coming from. Brother, somebody earlier in the chat was trying to make fun of how he looks, saying your team is trying to sign a player with a big nose. I said, brother, like Are we watching football? Or what? Like, this is not a modeling agency, bro.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Nah, Modric was not the reason why the tempo changed. That was Arda. Modric was okay in that game, but it was Arda. Arda was the difference maker in that Copa del Rey. Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. Again, if you're somebody that only wants your team to sign players because of how they look, I got some bad news for you. Or not bad news, but, you know, got to come to the realization of, well, you know, you can't hide it no more. Yeah, so, Muhammad, how it's going to work from now on, the only watch-alongs that will be on this channel are Real Madrid and then Barca hate-alongs. That's it on this channel. If I'm going to do a Premier League game for the Club World Cup, other teams, right? Like for example, we're going to do Al Ahly versus Inter Miami. That's going to be the first game of the Club World Cup, June 14th, Saturday. That will be on the second channel. You know what I'm saying? The Club World Cup games for Real Madrid will be on this channel. The Club World Cup games for any other team will be on the second channel. That's why you got to subscribe to Carnage Extra. Also, I did drop a video about Liverpool signing Frimpong this morning, and you guys got to go check that out. But yes, the second channel will be where the other watch-alongs will be. Bro, he's such a good player. Like, he checks the boxes that we need. A deep-line playmaker. One of the biggest things that pissed me off last summer was us not replacing Toni Kroos. We have nobody in the midfield that can play that Toni Kroos role. We have to address that. And maybe because we want to bring in Angelo, that's probably why Modric might end up leaving. But I think Modric should stay one more season. Nah, the second halves haven't started yet. The Barca players just came out, and the Real Madrid players are coming out as well. Let's see if Carlo made any changes during halftime. I could see Sevilla beating us. Yeah. Alejandro Balde is coming on. What's up with Rafinha's hair, bro? What's up with Rafinha's hair? Is it blue and red? That threw me off. Yeah, see, the thing is, though, he's a creative midfielder, but he's not a 10. All right, the Barca game is about to kick off. Yeah, like, he's not a 10. He's more of a 8 that can play deep. We don't need a 10. That's why when we were linked to Florian Wirtz, I'm like, what the fuck do we need Florian Wirtz for? All right, both games have just kicked off. Hold on, let me make sure my time is there. All right, I think we're good. Big up to everybody that's watching, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button. How many likes are we on? All right. W likes right now. I appreciate that. Big up to everybody. Big up. Whoa.
Oh, yes!
Modric, the replacement for Kroos? Huh? No. No, bro. They're two different kinds of players. What's going on now? Wait, what's VAR checking? What did I miss? What did I miss? For who? Wait, what happened in the Madrid game? Oh, my days. Oi. Oi, Tchouameni's limping too. Yeah, his studs are high. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, that's a red. He's cooked. He's cooked. He's cooked, buddy. So Sevilla are going to be down to 9 men. Okay, see, now you can't draw or lose to 9 men. Like, don't piss me off, bro. Yeah, he's getting a red. That's going to be a red. Oh, no, a yellow. Okay, yellow card. Oh, shit. Nope, never mind. The ref took the wrong card out. The ref took the wrong card out. Red card for Isaac Romero. Second red card for Sevilla. What the hell is going on? Wow. He just got subbed on as well. That's a red card. Yeah, studs up. Fuck. I know that hurt. 9 men. Okay, see. Now, I know that this game doesn't mean anything for us, but you have to win this game. You absolutely have to win. If we lose or draw this game, bro. Nah, we have to score. We absolutely have to, bro. I see Ansu Fati's about to, well, I don't know if he's coming on, but he's warming up. Yeah, I mean, it's the right call. I wonder if Carlo's going to make any subs. Probably not. Slickback, who was celebrating? I don't see anybody in the chat like, oh my gosh, yes, yes. I didn't see that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up, bitch!
Nah, facts. You have to score at least 2 goals now. You have to. They're down to 9 men. Now, they're going to just play 8 at the back. Like, they're going to have 8 people just defending. So, it's going to be hard. But come on, bro. You have to. Like, you cannot drop points this game. My guys out here making up fake narratives. And nobody was celebrating them being down to 9 men. We're just talking about the foul. They just got down to 9 men. You're acting like they've been down to 9 men for 20 minutes now. Free kick here for Sevilla. Oi, Villarreal scored. Oi! Villarreal scored. Goal! That's a good goal. Yeah, that's a good finish. Yeah, chipped Ter Stegen. Fucking hell, that's a good finish. Chipped his ass. Yeah, I'm be real, bro. Ter Stegen's not getting that #1 spot back from Szczesny. It's not happening. I mean, the Barca game is entertaining, not the Madrid one. The Madrid game is dead. We only created one big chance, and that was the one that Mbappe missed. They're gonna just defend. Like they're gonna just play 8 at the back. They'll take a 0-0, even though this game's irrelevant for both of us, like that, but they'll take it though. That was a really good finish by Villarreal for that second goal, by the way. That's a really good finish. Fran's on the ball. Where's the striker? Where's our striker? It don't look like we're playing like with a striker. And Mbappe's out wide, but like nobody was in the middle just now. I don't get why he just doesn't run a 4-3-3. Let Mbappe play left wing and start Endrick down the middle with Vinny and Rodrigo being out. Just let Mbappe play on the left. I don't get it. I mean, it's a good point. Everybody wants to talk shit about Vinicius. Valverde shot wide. Yeah, everybody talk shit about Vinicius. Don't look as good without him. Yeah, it goes just wide. So many games this season where I'm thinking, brother, if we had Jose Lu, bro. Mayor of Baltimore. You know what? You live in Baltimore, so you know that in itself is rough. So I'm not gonna even cook you, bro. Just stay safe, But Baltimore, fucking hell. I didn't even know that y'all had internet in Baltimore. I'm gonna be real. Well, Sevilla just got the second yellow card. I don't know why people are acting like Sevilla got the yellow card got the red card, sorry. There are 2 red cards like 40 minutes ago. Shit just happened. Say he hates Ter Stegen. Yeah, that's right. I don't think that Ter Stegen is gonna start too many more games, bro. He's the number 2. If Szczęsny wants to stay, then what do you mean, bro? Yeah, Endrick hasn't really done. I mean, he hasn't really gotten any service though. To be fair, I mean, like he's a striker. You gotta give him some service. We haven't created much. I wouldn't say that Vinicius is a legend of Madrid just yet. He will be though. But Mbappe, shot gets blocked. Corner here for Madrid. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? What's the beef? What's the beef here? Brahim is not available. Brahim is injured. He's injured. We have no outfield attackers that any of us actually know. It's just a bunch of academy kids. Like Victor Munoz, Gonzalo Garcia. Like, those are the two attacking options that we have off the bench. But, like, there's no Rodrigo. There's no Brahim. There's no... It's none of that. They're injured. They're playing 8 men in defense, bro. The guy just break them down. But the crossing, like, the crossing's not working. Why isn't Hoytion in the game? Red card for being stupid. Red card for being stupid. There is no way. Antoine, there is no way. Red card. Red card for stupidity. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Are you joking? Oh my days. Yo.
Prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh, bro. Nah, big up to Antoine. You know what? He's just trolling, chat. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. He's just joking. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Yo. Oh my God. Nah, that's funny as hell, bro. Nah, make up everybody. Oh, what a block. Oh, how have we not scored? How have you not scored that? Did that get blocked again? Oh, come on. Good clearance, man. Good clearance. Yo, my guy asked, where's Hoyson? At Bournemouth. What the fuck? Oh, man. Nah, he'll be here for the Club World Cup, bro. We announced the signing. He's a signing for after La Liga's over, my guy. He'll be here for the Club World Cup. Yeah, nah, it's up there, bro. You know, I was thinking the same thing. Like, we're struggling to create chances. Where the fuck is Trent? Where's Trent? And why is Carlo still coaching? Where's Xabi? Yeah, bro. It's madness. Nah, facts, bro. He just thought he was just gonna be available. Yeah, man. It's sad. It's sad, bro. Struggling to score. I don't know, bro. I think we'll sign Alvaro before the Club World Cup. Maybe in like the next like week or so. Who knows? You know, Mayor of like, don't you have other things to be worried about instead of football, brother? Like, you live in Baltimore, bro. What, like, I feel like your priorities just aren't aligned here. Probably not. It depends on how we lose. Like, if we go out there and if we get embarrassed, like, if we get slapped up, if we're playing like shit, yeah, I'll probably be pissed off. But, I mean, I want to win it. So, for me, it just depends on how we lose it, right? Like, don't go out there and get embarrassed, bro. Like, I want to see us look a lot better. But, who knows, bro? Big up to Ejovi with the super chat. He says, I heard Lamine is considering playing left wing for the classical games next year. Don't matter. They're still going to lose. I got a tactician as my manager now. Playing against Barcelona is not hard, bro. They're basically Tottenham with heritage. Tactically, underneath Hansi Flick, high line, high pressing. Xabi got something for you. Watch. I don't care where Lamine Yamal lines up next season. It's not going to be like this one. I tell you that right now. Big up for the super chat, though. I appreciate that. Yeah, there. 2-2 for Barca Villarreal. 0-0 for Sevilla versus Real Madrid. This game right here just sums up our season. Struggling against inferior opposition. Not being able to create chances like that. That's what it is. It doesn't really matter, though. He called us Tottenham, take it back. Hey, look, bro, you're Tottenham with heritage, tactically. There's a reason why Hansi Flick doesn't stay at one club for too long. It's not sustainable. Enjoy this season. Hansi Flick has been fantastic this season. It's not sustainable, so you enjoy it. He usually burns out in about a season or two. And now that Xabi is here, watch. We'll talk next season. Now, what I'm saying is, in terms of, I don't think it's hard to set up tactically against Barcelona. It's very simple, bro. You have to just hold your shape, and then you have to just be clinical when you get your, because Barca are going to give you chances. The problem is, teams are just not clinical when they go against Barca. And then, when they go up against Barca, then they kind of relax. It's like, bro, you can't relax against Barca. But, bro, all you need is some defensive structure. It's not hard. Like, it's really not, tactically. Now, if your players can execute it or not, that's a different conversation. Gonzalo Garcia is being brought on. And who else? Vallejo off. Which kid did he bring on? Hold on. So, Gonzalo Garcia is being brought on. Was that only one sub, or was that two subs? Yeah, Jesus Vallejo off. Gonzalo Garcia on. Was that the only sub? Okay, that was the only sub. Fair enough. Hey, look, Gonzalo Garcia scored the winner for us against Leganes. Bro, this Madrid game's been a waste of my time. I could have just done I could have just done a Barca hate watch. Could have just kept it at that. Here I am. I'm watching 2 different games at the same fucking time. Damn near cross-eyed, like one eye right here, one eye over there. Fucking hell, just to watch a 0-0. I know that the season doesn't mean anything anymore. I know that we already lost La Liga, but come on. At least give me something to cheer about today. We're ass, 100%. Hot ass this season. Hydration break? I think Xabi Alonso was at Bayern, I believe, 2 seasons. No, not Xabi Alonso, sorry. Hansi Flick. My fault. Hansi Flick, I think, was only at Bayern for like 2 seasons. He cooked at Bayern, though. He absolutely cooked. Hold on, let me see. I swear it was 2 seasons. Let me see. Hansi Flick at Bayern. Because then I know he left for Germany. Yeah, 2 seasons. He was there from 2019 to 2021. 2 seasons. He doesn't stay long. At Germany, was only there for 2 years because he didn't do well there. Which is surprising, to be honest. Yeah, like Hansi Flick, it's kind of like a Jurgen Klopp kind of thing. Like, tactically, like, look, Axer. He's here. He's a Bayern fan. Which striker should Barca sign? Well, if Barca weren't broke boys, right? If Barca weren't trying to offer players Spotify premium, right? If they actually had money to spend, I personally think they should go after Alexander Isak. If they get Isak, bro, let me tell you something. If Isak ends up at Barcelona, that would be a madness. I'm gonna be real. But you don't got that kind of bread. So I think you guys should go in for Gyökeres. I know that he's being linked with Arsenal, but I feel like if Barcelona come in for him, he's going Barca, bro. And he has a low release clause. It'd be good business if Barcelona were able to bring him in. How is Xabi Alonso inexperienced? He was at Leverkusen for 2.5 years. He went invincible. Did a domestic double. How is that inexperienced? Inexperienced is Arteta, right? Before he got the Arsenal job, being a number 2, never being a head coach, never being a manager, and then now you just get given. No, Xabi Alonso has earned the Madrid job. He's not as experienced as managers who's been doing it for a long time, but to say he's inexperienced after what he's done at Leverkusen is crazy. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Bro, even if Newcastle make Champions League. See, if Newcastle miss out on the UCL, oh! Mbappe hits the crossbar. Oh, my days, brother. We're not scoring today. Anyways, see, it only matters for Premier League teams if Newcastle make the UCL. Because even if Newcastle finish top 4 or top 5, because that's what it takes to make the UCL in the Prem this season, Barcelona could still take Isak if they had the money. Like, Newcastle being in the Champions League means nothing for Barcelona. They can convince him to force that move. It's Barcelona. Like, no disrespect. Newcastle, they might be a big club, I guess, and they have those owners, the Saudis or the Qataris, whoever. But Barcelona, if they had the money, could take Isaac if they wanted to. With Champions League football. Let's not get this misunderstood, bro. Now, if you're Liverpool, if you're Arsenal, for example, and if you want Isaac, yeah, you're going to need them to miss out on the UCL. Barca, it doesn't matter. It's just a matter of the money. They don't have the money. I think that he's proven himself. Xabi Alonso went to Leverkusen and was the first team in over a decade to win the Bundesliga aside from Bayern. And he did it while going invincible. Didn't lose a game in the league. Won the Bundesliga, won a domestic trophy. He made Bayer Leverkusen relevant. He's earned the Madrid job. Now, does that mean he's going to be an automatic success? No. He could flop. But to say that he hasn't earned it is crazy. I don't think that Barca have to win La Liga next season. Just like how Real Madrid don't have to win La Liga. The thing is, you have to win either the league or the Champions League. Or the Copa. Like, you can't go trophyless. That's the main. You have to win silverware. But at least, I feel like the objectives for Real Madrid is league and UCL. UCL being number 1, league being number 2. I don't really know what the objectives are at Barca aside from La Liga. I mean, well, Copa del Rey and La Liga because they don't really usually win the UCL. Pau Victor is on, Lewandowski off. But I don't see them sacking Hansi Flick if he doesn't win La Liga next season. Like, if he wins, let's say Copa del Rey, they'll keep him, bro. I think it just depends on how the football is being played. Like, if they're playing shit football, then yeah. But if it's like this, nah, I can't see him going. But I think at both the clubs, the expectations are that you should be winning every trophy. But you don't, because then if you had to win every trophy, then a manager would get sacked every year. You're not going to win the quad every season. Like, it's impossible. Like, so you're going to miss out on something. It's just the context of whichever season it is. Barca will win La Liga next season. We'll see. I think we're going to win it next season. Oi! Mbappe makes it 1-0. That is a goal from distance.
¡Qué golazo! ¡Gol!
41 goals this season for Mbappe. That's actually nuts, you know. He started off so shit. Imagine if Mbappe was on smoke from the first half of the season. Yo, he shot that from way outside the box. Oh my days. Good finish. My goodness me. And Mbappe's been carrying since January, by the way. Good goal. Good goal. Yeah, Lewandowski would have to score 5 goals now to overtake him. I can't see that happening, so he should win it. It's a very good goal by Mbappe. Double change here for Real Madrid. Lucas Vazquez and Dani Ceballos. Why the fuck is Lucas Vazquez getting on the pitch? The guy is leaving at the end of the season. Play some kids from the academy. Oh my goodness. This guy, Carlo, is such a coward, bro. This guy is such a pussy. Like, so scared to play these young kids, bro. It's fucking over. The season is over. I don't need to see Lucas Vazquez. Like, what is the point? Yeah, that was a great finish from Mbappe. Respect Lucas Vazquez. Brother, I respect him, but I don't need to see him play. Give some kids from the academy an opportunity. Like, come on. Shit is jarring, bro. Like, the league is already lost, bro. Barca has won it. There's nothing that we can do to win La Liga. Now is the time to let us see what some of these young players can do. Yes, you brought on Gonzalo Garcia. Fantastic. What about the other guys who are on the bench? Why does Lucas Vazquez need to get minutes today? What is that doing for me? He's leaving. So why is he playing? I'm not, like, mad about how the game... Brother, if we would have lost this game, I don't care. I wouldn't be mad. But my thing is like, I'm annoyed that we're not taking advantage of these pointless games to see what we might have in the academy. That's why I say, yo, bro, if David Alaba... Sorry, not David Alaba. If Eder Militao never tore his ACL, we would have never seen Asensio. We would have never known that we had a quality defender in our academy. We would have never, not underneath this manager. It is crazy. Yo, Zaire was a very good finish, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, let Vazquez play the last game. The fuck is he playing now for? I don't get it. This is about to crash. I can tell. Let me just get ahead of that. 1 second, chat. I don't know why it does this. Why does it do this? Yo, smash the like button, people, if you've not done so already. Sevilla 0, Real Madrid 1, Barca 2, Villarreal 2. Hold on. How do you know this? Do you watch Real Madrid's academy? No, you don't. Nobody in here is watching our academy games. So how do you know if our academy is trash? It makes the most money in world football. So clearly we're doing something right. But Carlo never gives them an opportunity. Oh, shit. Villarreal scored. Oh, shit. Buchanan scores for Villarreal. Yeah, Ter Stegen is cooked.
¡Qué golazo! ¡Gol! ¡Golazo!
That's a good goal. That's a good goal. Yo, brother, when I tell you, bro, Barca's defense is fucking ass, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro, like, it's not hard going against Barcelona. Like, you're going to get chances. Villarreal have just been clinical with their opportunities. Like, Barca give you a lot of chances, bro. Like, they're not a defensively amazing team. Like, their tactics allow you to get opportunities. You don't watch the academy. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Maybe you're telling the truth, but I don't believe you. Bro, like, the thing is, there's nothing to figure out. There's only one way to play against Barcelona because you're not going to outplay them. So you got to just soak up the pressure, hit them on the counter. Now, obviously, that goal right there was not a counter. But Barca's defense is not that good, bro. Like, Kubarsi and Inigo Martinez, as defenders, they're not that good. They're ball-playing center backs. But defensively, they're okay. Like, their left back, Alejandro Balde, is more of like a wing back. Their right back, Koundé, is very good. He's very good defensively as well. But, like, Koundé is probably their best defender. Like, they're not a good team defensively, bro. Like, you will get opportunities. You just have to make the most of your opportunities. Bro, all these other teams in La Liga give Barcelona a harder time this season than we did. That's our fault. That's our fault. Villarreal have played better against Barcelona than we have. Ter Stegen's not going anywhere. I think he'll be the number 2 for Szczęsny. Yeah, I think Isak would be an amazing signing for Barcelona. Him and Lamine Yamal, that'd be fantastic for you guys. I'm gonna be real. Nah, I think Arsenal will sign Gyökeres, but I think Barca should be going for him as well. One of those 2 players. I agree. Barca do need a center back, but the thing is, though, you're not going to sign somebody to replace Kubarsi. You're probably not, because, see, Arroyo needs to be sold. He does not fit Flick's tactics. But the defender that you'll get would end up being a backup because they don't want somebody to replace Kubarsi. And Martinez, like, your 2 center backs work for what Hansi Flick wants to do. That's the thing. So, like, you're not going to sign a center back like a big name center back, in my opinion. I agree. Ramsey. Big up, bro. Madrid's problem in El Clasico was playing Lucas Vazquez? Possibly. Danny Olmo's coming on for Barca. Gavi is off. Lucky that I couldn't focus in on this Barca game too much. Like, I know what's going on, but lucky I couldn't analyze Gavi today because I would have cooked his bum ass. I know Gavi was mid today. I just know it. Did Gavi play well? Don't lie to me. Fucking scrub. Lucky I didn't pay that much attention to his performance. I fucking cooked him. I might still cook him just cuz. Fuck Gavi. I don't want Jonathan Tah. I think Tah's going to Bayern. I don't want Tah. Please let Tah go to Bayern. I want Hincapi, though. I would take Piero Hincapi. I would. He's a baller. I would take him. I just know Gavi just played like shit. Because he's shit. I don't even got to watch him to know that he didn't play good. What a mid player. He fucking ran around and probably made a few tackles and was just being a shithouse. This guy's scrub. He was shit as a Barca fan? Nah, fair enough for being honest. Because, like, I didn't notice him do anything this game. So, usually, if I don't notice a player in midfield, that means you either just had a... Well, yeah, I just thought he probably just had, like, an okay game. But I'm still going to find a reason to shit on him because he's shit. Of course, brother, I think that we're going to win every competition that we're in, bro. Like, don't ever expect me to predict us to lose. Like, I'm going to always predict us to win. Even if we're not that good. It is what it is. All right. 2-0. 2-0. Jude scores. For a second there, it didn't look like we were going to score this game. That's a good assist. That's a good assist by Gonzalo Garcia. That's a good cross from Victor Munoz, by the way. That's a good ball to Garcia. And then that's a good header to put it across the goal. Interesting. The academy kids are making an impact. Victor Munoz. Gonzalo Garcia making an impact. Carlo, it's almost as if maybe we should have been giving them more opportunities. Interesting. I ain't gonna lie. Victor Munoz did more than Endrick did. Crazy. This is not the Madrid that you'll see next season. It's going to look a lot better next season. Look at Rafinha, bro. This guy has dyed his hair more times than he's actually contributed today. I don't care. Mid-player. Bolivian Dan James. This little one-season wonder, it's not fooling me. I know what you are, and that's shit. Man spent more time making sure that his hair was done than actually trying to actually go out there and do something today. I would loan Endrick. Yeah, why not? I don't care. But if you loan Endrick, it depends. Because if Rodrigo leaves, and then if we sign a striker that's more of an aerial threat, I don't know. I would definitely hear, I don't want to sell Endrick, but loan offers, I would hear him out. Fact, Sensei. Now, I mean, Jude got the tap in, but the two players that set that up are from the academy. Just saying. Victor Munoz crossed it in. Gonzalo Garcia headed it. Jude finished it. Come on now. Give him an opportunity. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't hurt to play them in a game like this. I'm pretty sure that Carlos played a role in Endrick's confidence, 100%. He's the manager. So if you're not getting looked at, then yeah, that could bother him. Hold on, chat. I think Gonzalo is like 6'1". He's 6'1". He's our tallest striker that we have, I think. Yeah, I mean, we'll see during the Club World Cup. See, the Club World Cup, it's a major trophy, but it's also our preseason at the same time. I don't think that we're going to have a preseason like after the Club World Cup. So that's where Xabi's going to get a chance to see the first team in a very hostile environment. The Real Madrid game is over. Nice 2-0 victory over Sevilla. Nice little consolation victory. So the Barca game is still on. So we'll just focus on that now. But I don't know. Maybe Villarreal will be able to hold on to get a dub here. Mbappe, man of the match. Yeah, Mbappe was the only player that looked threatening in that final third. Very good goal from outside the box, man. Mbappe's had a very good debut season, despite him being trash in the first half. All right, yeah, let's lock in on Barca Villarreal now. There's only about, like, what, 4 more minutes left in this game as well? Big up to everybody that's watching. 1 second, chat. One second. Trying to figure a couple of things out here. Hold on. I mean, does it matter if Barca lose this game? Like, it doesn't, right? I'm not going to even be shameless. If we would have beat them last Sunday, oh my goodness, bro. Could have been a real hectic final La Liga day next week, but we had to fuck it up, right? Let's see. All right, yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had to check something. Of course, Javi Alonso is watching the game. Why wouldn't he? Of course. Like, I'm pretty sure that wherever he is, he has the game on. I think it'd be crazy for him to not be watching like this game and then next week's game. He probably watched the game the other day as well. And he's probably been watching us all season, bro. Because he would have known that Carlo was going to be gone with how this season was going. Oh, shit. Oh, good defending by Barca there. Nah, I doubt it, Santiago. I doubt it. The main achievement for Carnes this season is assaulting every Barca player? No. My main achievements this season were the Super Cup and the Intercontinental Cup. So, I mean, look, 2 trophies. Season's been shit, though. I cannot wait for the Club World Cup to start. I cannot wait for La Liga to end because it's been awful these last 9 months in terms of UCL, in terms of La Liga, Spanish Super Cup. We lost. Copa del Rey, we lost. Yeah, it's been a shit season. But I at least won 2 trophies. So, you know, I had something to cheer about. But, yeah, I'm ready for this season to end expeditiously. Terrible 2-0 victory. Don't care. Cry. If we would have lost, you would have talked shit. If we drawn, you would have talked shit. We win, you talk shit. Don't care what you think. I'll take the 3 points, though. Nice little moral victory for the boys, even though it's irrelevant. Mbappe is tied with Gyökeres in the European Golden Boot, I think. Really? Really? I would have thought that Gyökeres was in, like, the 50s for goals. Barca game has just ended as well. Yeah, see, this would have been an amazing result if we would have beaten them in the last El Clasico. Because now, that would have meant that on the final day of the league, which is next week, we could have possibly won it if Bilbao would have beaten them. But instead, it means nothing, right? Barcelona, they lose, they still won the league. So, It's annoying. But it is what it is. Just going through the motions. I can see Xabi making it work with Gonzalo being the backup tallest striker next season. If he indeed intends to use the youth more, let him coach. Fair enough. Whatever Xabi Alonso wants, that's what I want. I agree, bro. Big up. I think Xabi's going to cook next season as well. I think he's going to go down as a very good hire. I have a lot of high expectations. And the thing is, Xabi doesn't get time either. Because with the summer window that we're having so far, Trent, Dean Huijsen, Alvaro Carreras is coming in soon. They want to sign a midfielder. They want to sign another center back. If we bring all these players in, I'm be real, bro. The next season, we better be leaving with a few trophies. At least 2. Because it looks like Xabi is being backed very heavily. Oh, I have no idea, Beanie Man. Let me see. Big up to everybody that's in here, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications. Match reaction is going to be out within the hour. I'll do a few more chats, then I'm going to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, look, Xabi is a very, Xabi Alonso, he's a very adoptable coach, right? Like, he's not somebody that only sticks to, like, one style of play. That's why we can all have a guess at what he might do at Real Madrid, but there's no guarantee that he's going to do one particular thing. Now, I can't see us winning the treble next season. I hope so, but, I mean, we've never done it before, so that's not something that I'm thinking about. I would love to do the treble of 100%, but it's going to be hard because Barca are going to make some signings, right? Barca are going to strengthen. Lamine Yamal is going to only get better. So it's not going to be a walk in the park next season. Barca got humbled. You know, the thing is, Benedict, I wouldn't even say that, bro. I wouldn't even say that. Like, they already won the league. They don't care about this game. It doesn't affect anything, which is annoying that they now have lost. This might be their first loss in the league for the year. Since January, like, 2025. Like, I don't think they've lost another league game. Big up, Muhammad. Enjoy the rest of your day, bro. No. No. But, look, I'm going to wrap it up here, though, guys. Big up to everybody. Smash that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notifications, right? Go over there to my second channel, Carnage Extra. Subscribe. And also, join the Discord if you've not done so already. This stream is going to take you guys over to Touchline. They're doing a Europa League preview for Tottenham, Manchester United. Those guys are over there having a mid-off. But big up to your damn selves, right? Again, smash that like button, subscribe, W chat, W stream today. Good results. Fucking hell. I mean, Barca lost. Real Madrid won. We'll take it. Moral victories. But yeah, people, in a bit. Peace.
Let there be carnage.